Welcome to another weekly edition of the Best Way to Smoke News, sponsored by none other than Cali God. Get you some glue guard and stop smoking spit.
No drip lamp.
And this news is being presented to you by Serpo Jr.
Big J.
Yup. And Big Sleepy. Not Sleepy Brown. But Joe Biden announced his Justice Department is moving cannabis to Schedule 3. In my opinion, I still just think it's some flim-flamming. But it's good in this department. In his announcement, he stated that he is committed to righting the wrongs of prohibition through Schedule 3 status. My bad. Though Schedule 3 status doesn't do anything specific to help those currently incarcerated, this still is a monumental moment. Biden declared in a video posted on X, formerly Twitter, emphasizing his commitment to reversing the failed approach to marijuana that has upended many lives. The Drug Enforcement Agency, the DEA, submitted a notice of purpose rulemaking, opening a 60-day public comment period. So whatever it is that, like, I guess some of us cannabis users or medical users are just enthusiasts, period. You know what I'm saying? If you got something to say, the grounds is open. You know what I'm saying? So in that aspect, it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, a little leap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think so too, especially if they take what people saying and
Into consideration, yeah.
and implement it though. Hell,
Really?
moving on. California weed recall sparks warning for people to call their doctor. A weed recall in California has sparked a warning from officials for people to call their doctor if they experience symptoms after using the product. Earlier this month, the California Department of Cannabis Control announced a mandatory recall for single candescent California 100% whole flower pre-rolls. I have never tried them before. I'm glad I haven't. Shit. Over concerns that they may be contaminated with aspergillus. Yep, aspergillus. Damn. Okay, this is what it is. According to the Cannabis Science and Technical website, aspergillus is a fungus that can grow on many different plants, including cannabis. If cannabis is grown or stored in conditions that are conducive to mold growth, such as high humidity or improper drying and curing processes, it can provide an environment for aspergillus to thrive. The website says. So, you know what I mean? With that being said, it's just like, hey, pay attention, to your weed. I'm pretty sure it's hard to see if it got mold on it though. But I think that's why it's good that them what they call it, the secret shoppers and all that kind of stuff is around so they can go.
Do you check your bud for whatever it is they
Nope.
fresh?
I ain't even gonna lie. Nope.
Yeah, me neither. I think the only time I probably even noticed that shit is like I have gotten some weed sometime to where it's like it is a black spot or something that's totally noticeable.
Yeah.
Make a motherfucker be like, damn, it's so soggy ass shit.
Huh. Man. Hey, look, but y'all just be aware out there though. Know what's going on.
Man. But look, it's going down in Ohio. At least 47 Ohio municipalities had opted as of March 31st to ban adult use cannabis operations enabled by the state legalization law passed by voters last year. Why is this happening? According to Ohio State University research summarized by Cleveland.com, Ohio's adult use cannabis program is on track for sales to launch in June ahead of schedule after a key legislative committee this week passed dual licensing proposal that will let medical cannabis dispensaries start serving adult customers. It kind of like confused me a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because it make it seem as if like, you know what I'm saying, 47 of these dispensaries is like kind of on hope while some of this stuff goes through. But then it says like, all right, it's like medical and down there like when you're adult use, I'm assuming recreational use.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's what it sounds like though.
Man, let us know, Ohioans.
Yeah, but I think with the rescheduling though, I think it's gonna be a lot more tuned to the medical
I believe
aspect
so.
of it. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
I hope recreation don't go out the window.
Man, moving on. Marijuana may soon be a Schedule 3 drug. What will change? What would change if marijuana is officially classified? Rescheduling does not decriminalize marijuana or make it legal for recreational use on the federal level. Huh.
Hmm.
Interesting. Even if marijuana is rescheduled, it would still be a controlled substance that's subject to federal rules and regulations. Instead, the change would recognize the medical use of cannabis and acknowledge it has less potential for abuse than some of the nation's most dangerous drugs. Becoming a Schedule 3 drug would make it easier for research to be done on marijuana as well. I'm wondering if if that research would be like could help it get to where it's decriminalized. You know what I'm saying? Just period. It would also potentially cut the federal taxes that companies pay. Under the federal tax code, businesses involved in trafficking in marijuana or any other Schedule 1 or 2 drug can't deduct rent, payroll, or various other expenses that other businesses can write off. Yes, at least some cannabis businesses, particularly state licensed ones, do pay taxes to federal government despite its prohibition on marijuana. Industry groups say the tax rate often ends up at 70% or more. That's a lot. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's like we talked about before, that's something that's a good thing though. You know what I mean? As far as for these businesses and now they can probably flourish a little better
Hmm.
and keep employees employed and stuff. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Look, outside the realm of that, like they done had Obama OG, presidential OG. You think they gonna try to snatch that and patent that and be like, you growers can't use this shit no more?
And low key though, that'd be crazy, but it'll be dope. Why not? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Moving on.
Oh shit! In California Governor Gavin Newsom announced this week that the state's Cannabis Enforcement Task Force has seized more than $61 million worth of illegal cannabis products since the start of the year.
Damn.
That is a sheesh.
Man.
Damn. Whoa. Wow.
Man.
I thought it was legal.
Man.
But California Cannabis Enforcement Task Force has seized more than $61 million in illegal cannabis products since the start of the year, says Governor Gavin Newsom's office, who announced this past Tuesday. The crackdowns have so far led to the seizure of nearly 36,000 pounds, of unlicensed cannabis and the eradication of over 62,000 plants. It was some presidential OG up in there too.
Man.
While we watch California's legal cannabis market grow to become the largest worldwide, we are taking down those who operate outside the law. I mean, you can't fault them right there, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But putting a stop to illegal cannabis operations also means stopping organized crime, human trafficking, and the spread of illegal products that harm the health of Californians and our environment, in a Newsom statement. I mean, you can't really go against that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rules are rules, laws are laws, regulations are regulations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you go outside of that, it's consequences for all that shit.
Yeah.
So
And another good thing that I heard though, you know what I'm saying, like that with this change coming, a lot of the prices is gonna drop at these dispensaries. That's like the prediction of what's gonna happen. Prices are gonna get back to where it's affordable. You know what I'm saying, to people in certain communities and shit
what
like
is
that.
affordable? Because it's like we so deep in it now. What they call that shit? Waist deep.
Yeah.
So waist deep up in it. Like 45 for like a normal A for whatever it may be. It's like a norm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people paying like 60, 70 for your top shelf. That's kind of like became a norm for some.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what you gonna do? You finna bring them down to like 25?
But I think
15,
a norm,
35.
like if you think about it though, the norm when the dispensaries was cracking was 25 an eighth or 24 grams for 5 grams for 25 and shit like that.
True.
That was the norm at
That's
the
some
at
bomb,
the at the,
dog.
right at the black market, on the black market level. So I think if the industry, a lot of us come from the black market though, but I think if the industry, the legal market, can adopt some of the traits of the so-called illicit market, then man, it's gonna be a
I mean,
beautiful thing.
certain taxes,
I might start going to the shops more often.
certain
You know what I'm
taxes and
saying?
shit gonna go down and stuff like that, right?
Yep,
So they shouldn't have to be, you know what I'm saying, taking so much cheese to pay for this.
on the
You can
real,
give you some Papa Green.
man.
That's your weekly news with Surfo Jr.
Big J.
Baby, baby.